My name is Robert Tingatella. I'm a West Palm Beach resident, and I've been a Florida resident since 1976. And I just want to say that this is business, it's nothing personal. Whenever given the opportunity at the ballot box, Florida residents have voted for term limits for elected officials at rates exceeding 2-to-1 across all demographics and all party lines. George Washington, a man of virtue, honor, and integrity, voluntarily limited his administration to 2 terms, with good reason. All of our founding fathers warned us about the danger of career politicians and bureaucrats. The disgraceful current state of our nation, our state, our county, and our city, West Palm Beach, is testimony to their wisdom. You, on the other hand, Ms. Mayor, represent the self-centered, avaricious, and arrogant type of career politician who means to rule over us rather than to represent us. You are exactly why we have overwhelmingly voted for term limits, to rid ourselves of the likes of you. Rules, regulations, laws are of no consequence, it seems. How dare you put your selfish and self-serving interests above the wishes of the electorate? How dare you attempt to circumvent the current law by having your lapdogs do your bidding through a phony petition drive and an attempted rubber stamp from this very city commission? How disgraceful, how shameful. Have you any scruples? I'm glad you're paying attention to me. It really does make me understand that what I'm saying is right.
I'm listening to every moment, sir.
I haven't yielded the floor. Have you any honor? Obviously not. We've had enough of you, Mayor Franco. We see through you and your shameful behavior. Be gone. You've been sucking at the public trough for way too long. Go find a real job in the private sector. Be gone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Peter Camacho. I don't think this is about corruption. You have term limits right now for the county commission, and there's corruption already. Isn't that funny that there's corruption no matter what, if you do have term limits or if you don't have term limits? Kind of interesting to think about, right? It's going to happen. It's going to happen no matter what. Now, it happened right now with the county commissioners, and has nothing to do with that. Maybe you're afraid to let the voters decide. Maybe you're stifling democracy. Maybe the arrogancy of it doesn't have anything to do with corruption. Why don't you let the voters decide? I think it's important for you to let the voters decide, and it's not over yet. You may be right. You may be right. Give it a chance. You may be wrong. And as the gentleman behind me said, shame on you for making the city more secure. Shame on you for. I live downtown. I've lived downtown for the past 2 years. So I know maybe some of you haven't lived downtown, or don't even live downtown. But 9 out of 10 people that I spoke to, and then I asked them, before I even told them what I was doing, I said, how do you like downtown? Has it gotten safer? And I'm sure many of you say, yes, it's gotten safer. They're there on Clematis by night having a great time. They're dancing, they're singing, they're drinking, they're having a great time, and they're saying, wow, this is fantastic, this is great. Yeah, how do you like it? Has it been more safe? Your kids are here. I see that your kids are here. Yeah, before I wasn't able to bring my kids. That's reality. That's reality. And many of you are not giving me eye to eye right now because you know that's reality. Whether you like the person that's done a lot or you don't, but it doesn't have nothing to do with corruption and so forth. Maybe it's just nastiness, and I think that's what our environment has really been about really tearing people down when they've done a good job. Shame on you for my clients that are prospering much better in City Place and in Clematis. I have 4 or 5 clients right in Clematis saying, you know what, she's done a fantastic job. I'm really happy. My business is building much better. It's doing better. I mean, really, shame on all of you that everybody here as commissioners have done, I think, really a fantastic job, and I've taken to heart my job as being involved and helping people out. So let the people decide. Don't be afraid.
Okay, thank you very much.
In an attempt to conserve water, I decided I was going to not bathe for 7 days. But because I receive a water bill for the same amount twice, I changed my mind. Good evening. I'm Michael Cleveland, West Palm Beach. My comments regarding the term limit, I think everyone knows how I stand on that. I will say the gentleman spoke second tonight, echo my sentiments. I do not have the sound effect of a flush tonight, but, Mayor, you have been dropped like a hot potato. Imagine, if you will, sitting on the throne of grace and thinking, is it possible that the mayor thinks that none of you guys up there are qualified to take her position? Is that why she's fighting so hard?
My name is Ed Fulop. I'm one of the organizers with the South Florida 912 project. I came to thank the commission for the vote that they made on this particular issue. And I just want to remind all of you, and one of you in particular, that none of you are larger than the office that you hold. There's no deciding that you are the best candidate for a given position and that other people shouldn't have an equal opportunity to that position. That's all I had to say. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you so much.